Welcome, everyone, to all our listeners. Whether you're a gym owner, an operator, a manager, a salesperson, an entrepreneur, or a personal trainer, you're in the right place. Today, we're taking you through a white paper by the gym business expert, Jim Thomas. Our goal is to give you some really actionable insights on a topic that can make or break your business: delegation. So let's just kick things off with a question that, honestly, it probably hits pretty close to home for a lot of you. Are you really in the driver's seat of your business? Or does it feel like your gym is the one calling all the shots, pulling you from one fire to the next? As Jim Thomas points out right here, this one skill, it's often the invisible ceiling that's holding your gym back. It's the key that could unlock a whole new level of growth, but for some reason, so many owners are just afraid to turn it. And that hesitation, well, it's what creates this vicious cycle, right? A cycle of burnout, of missed opportunities that keeps so many passionate gym owners completely stuck in the weeds instead of being the CEOs of their businesses. This is what you could call the owner's trap. You're just so buried in the day-to-day, fixing billing errors, folding towels, wiping down treadmills, that you have absolutely zero time or mental energy left for the big picture stuff that actually grows the business. Sales, marketing, real strategy. Okay, so if delegation is so powerful, why on earth do so many of us resist it? It's usually not about being lazy or not wanting to succeed. It's about these really common, deeply held mindsets that create a bottleneck right at the very top. And Jim Thomas really nails it by identifying these 5 core barriers. Some of them are personal, right? Like that feeling that no one can do it as well as I can. Others are more practical, like maybe you just don't have simple written down processes that would even allow someone else to step in and help. This just perfectly captures that short-term thinking trap. In the moment, doing it yourself feels more efficient. It feels faster. But when you make that decision over and over, day after day, you are literally guaranteeing that you will always be the one stuck doing it. And let's be clear, this need for control isn't free. It comes with a very real, very tangible cost that can slowly but surely undermine the entire health and even the value of your gym. So here's the real irony. By trying to maintain total control, you actually end up with less. You're spread so thin, you can't see the big picture. Your business hits a wall because it can't grow beyond what you can personally handle. And you end up creating a team that feels untrusted and dependent instead of empowered. But hey, there is a way out of this. And escaping the trap isn't about just blindly letting go and hoping for the best. It's about letting go with a smart plan. And lucky for us, Jim Thomas provides a super clear, actionable 6-step framework to do it the right way. This is your roadmap. It's not some vague theory. It's a repeatable process. It all starts with having documented systems. Then it's about matching the right people to the right jobs, building in real accountability, and finally, training your team so they can win. Now, I really want to zoom in on that second step, because this is a fundamental mindset shift. Most owners delegate tasks. They delegate the what to do. But the best leaders, they delegate outcomes, the what to achieve. The difference here is huge, right? Make 3 calls is just an activity. It's checking a box. But convert 3 prospects into appointments? Now that empowers your staff to think, to problem solve, and to take real ownership of the result. So what happens when you actually put this framework into practice? Well, the entire dynamic of your business starts to shift, and the benefits, they're absolutely transformative. First, and maybe most importantly, you get your time and your sanity back. You can finally stop putting out fires all day and start thinking strategically about where your gym is headed. And think about your team. Your best people don't just want to follow a checklist. They want to grow, they want to contribute. When you delegate outcomes, you're showing them trust, and you're giving them opportunities to step up. That makes them feel valued, and they're way more likely to stick around. Naturally, when you're not bogged down in all those low-value tasks, you have more time to focus on the things that actually drive revenue. We're talking sales, marketing, and improving that all-important member experience. And this might just be the ultimate payoff. A business that can run smoothly, that can turn a profit without you having to be there 24/7, that's not just a job anymore. That is a truly valuable, sellable asset. And really, this is what it all comes down to. Delegation isn't just some management trick. It's a leadership philosophy. It's the #1 tool you have to develop your team into future leaders who can carry your mission forward. So we're going to leave you with this final, really powerful question to think about. I want you to take a hard look at your weekly schedule and ask yourself this, because your freedom and your gym's next level of growth, it all starts with your answer. If you want some expert help putting these systems into practice and actually building the processes that will set you free, you should absolutely reach out to Jim Thomas directly. His number is 214-629-7223, or you can email him at jthomas@fmconsulting.net. And finally, a huge thank you to our sponsor, Gym Business Manager. If you're on the hunt for top-tier software to help streamline your operations, you've got to check them out at gymbusinessmanager.com. Thanks for tuning in.